I know you're probably thinking, what is this guy talking about? We've all been told that Bitcoin runs on 4-year cycles tied to its halvings, right? Well, let's dive into this a bit deeper. The Bitcoin halving, or halvening, is one of the most hyped events in Bitcoin's history. It's predictable and happens roughly every 4 years, when the number of new Bitcoins entering circulation every 10 minutes, block rewards, is cut in half. The last one was in April 2024, when the block reward dropped from roughly 6 to 3 BTC. It's easy to see this event coming, as it happens every 210,000 blocks. Now, if you watch certain YouTube channels, they love to show charts indicating that after every halving, Bitcoin first dips and then rallies. They'll point to 2012, 2016, 2020, and 2024. But here's the catch. It hasn't happened yet this time. According to the halving theory, Bitcoin's bull market should start a few months after the halving. Today, it's October 2024. And everyone's waiting for that rally. During the 2012 halving, Bitcoin was priced at $12 and shot up to $256 in just 133 days. In 2016, Bitcoin was at $646 before the halving, but it actually dropped to $540 in the months that followed. The big rally only began later, leading to the December 2017 peak of $19,600. Then came a bear market, a new rally, and the May 2020 halving. At that time, Bitcoin was priced at $8,900. It took about 150 days before the rally kicked in, eventually driving Bitcoin to $64,000 within a year. Then it retraced to $30,000 before reaching a new all-time high of $68,000. In 2024, Bitcoin climbed to $73,000 by March, but as of the April halving, it was back down to $65,000. Since then, it's drifted to around $53,000. So, does the halving really predict Bitcoin rallies? In 2020, the halving followed a bear market and prices went up. This time, Bitcoin had already quadrupled in value before the halving. It seems like bull and bear markets aren't directly linked to the halving event. Sure, the price has generally gone up after halvings, but the reality is that Bitcoin has been in a steady uptrend for the past 15 years, with or without the halving. Bitcoin moves in yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily cycles. And the halving just happens to fall within those cycles. Each cycle has phases of retraction, consolidation, and rallying. Whether a cycle is bullish or bearish depends on whether it's left translated bearish or right translated bullish. Confused? Stick with me for a minute. Look at the yearly Bitcoin chart since 2011. There's a pattern: 3 green candles, bullish years, followed by 1 red candle, a bearish year. This happened in 2014, 2018, and 2022. So if history repeats, we might expect 3 more green candles, followed by a red one in 2026. But it's not that simple. A yearly cycle consists of smaller weekly and daily cycles. Weekly cycles can either be left translated, bearish, or right translated, bullish. A right translated cycle means the peak happens later in the cycle, while a left-translated cycle peaks earlier. Over the years, we've seen many of these shorter cycles, but Bitcoin has never experienced a left-translated yearly cycle. Since 2011, Bitcoin has only had 3 major right-translated yearly cycles, which is similar to what happened in the dot-com boom and bust. The dot-com cycle ran from 1988 to 2003 and saw 3 right-translated cycles. There are a lot of parallels between Bitcoin and the dot-com bubble. If Bitcoin follows a similar path, we might see one more big rally in the next 3 months, even though the market currently feels bearish with Bitcoin sitting at $63,000. Some believe we'll stick to the 4-year cycle pattern, and that the current bearish conditions will end with the next weekly cycle, which wraps up in December. From there, Bitcoin could start a fresh rally in 2025, making everyone some solid gains. What do you think will happen? Let me know in the comments, and let's revisit this discussion a year from now to see who was right. In the meantime, subscribe to the newsletter below. It's totally free, and you'll get updates 3 times a week on daily, weekly, and yearly Bitcoin cycles. We're all about catching tops and bottoms, so join the conversation and stay informed. Follow the cycles and stay sane.